Hey kids, today I wanted to do a lesson on it's 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verses 6 through 9. And this is Paul actually talking to us about how he had given the message to the church in Corinth, and then he's also talking about how Apollos, which was his fellow servant, and actually helping to teach the church in Corinth the gospel message and teaching them how to live a Christian life. So, and we're going to do an experiment that shows how this all ties together. So, starting in verse 6, it says, I planted, this is Paul talking, I planted the seed, Apollos watered the plant, but it was God who made the plant grow. The one who plants and the one who waters really do not matter. It is God who matters, because he makes the plants grow. There is no difference between the one who plants and the one who waters. God will reward each one according to the work he has done. For we are partners working together for God, and you are God's field. So what Paul is saying here is that by him being the one who planted the seed, that being he is the one who actually brought the gospel message, and he planted that seed in them. Apollos is the one that stayed there and continued to tend to that seed that Paul planted. So he continued to teach and expound on the gospel message and teach them the Christian way and how to live the Christian life. So what we're going to do today is we're going to say that this right here is peroxide with a little bit of dish soap and some red food color. And the red food coloring is just so you'll be able to actually see more clearly the reaction that takes place. So we're going to say this right here represents the seed that Paul planted. And then this right here is actually a combination of warm water and yeast. This is going to represent the water, as how Apollos continued to water into the seed that Paul had planted. But who is it that brings the increase? It's God. This alone, the seed alone, does nothing. The watering does nothing. It is God's work, just like in a plant where we can't see what's taking place. It's a miracle, but God brings forth that increase.
Now, what is this called? What is
It's elephant toothpaste.
elephant toothpaste?
Okay, so you might want to stand back, Damien. I've never done this, so we're going to see.
Brooklyn?
We're going to see the increase that it brings. And one thing before I do this that I want all of you kids to take away from this is just because we don't see or we don't think that we're doing much, God is bringing increase through it all. So never be afraid to share that gospel message. Live on mission always. Mission is not only just overseas. It could be your next door neighbor. Always be intentional. Always be ready to share the gospel message. It doesn't mean everyone's going to be accepting of it, but it's our job to at least share it. Because remember, God will bring the increase in the right time. So, here we go. You might want to watch out, Brooklyn.
Once you pour it in, you might want to run.
Is it gonna?
It's not going that fast as I thought it was.
But see, God's bringing the increase.
A little too much. Smells like dish soap, guys. Wonder what. Whoa, it's warm, kind of.
It's because of the yeast activates it.
That's real warm.
It looks like a milkshake that's overflowing.
All right. So there's the increase that we didn't even see that could happen. God's always working, always working. When we can't see that he's working, he's always working. Have faith. Always have faith. And maybe we'll come back for another experiment some other day. I'd like to keep doing these. But y'all take care. Love well, love like Christ, and spread that gospel message. Love y'all.